Okay, today on Wicked Good Eats we're going to be making some German strudels for the holidays. This is one of my mom's favorite recipes she used to make every year. So I'm going to whip up a nice batch and share it with you all. I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. It's very tasty dish for the holidays. So let's get started. We're going to need a nice mixing bowl, separate bowl to. You're going to need some small curd, cottage cheese, raisins, sour cream, cinnamon, 2 sticks of margarine. Has to be margarine. Can't use butter, or these will burn. They'll come out. They won't come out right. You have to use margarine. So 2 sticks of margarine work very well. You're going to need some sugar, some flour, and some wax paper. Okay, so we're going to put together the dough. First thing that's required is 2 cups all-purpose flour, and you can put that right in the bowl. 1 and 2. Then I have my margarine I've cut up into chunks. Just drop that in. Now we're going to add our sour cream, and usually, this comes 16 ounces, but we're only going to use 4 ounces of sour cream. And you can measure it out or just kind of gauge it. Okay, so there we go. That's about 4 ounces. Cottage cheese, this comes 16 ounces, so I'm going to use 8 ounces. So approximately half of this container, and this makes for a really nice dough. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that in half. Okay, I'm going to show you what this dough looks like. You can see it's a very wet dough, and I've been kind of working it for about 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm going to take a spatula, just kind of dip it in the flour. Like I said, that helps with it not sticking. Just go around, kind of lay it up. So we get it kind of balled up. And now we're going to get our wax paper. And you're going to want a sheet just enough to kind of hold this all together. It's all about so big. Our nice ball. Slowly work it down. Again, like I said, this is a very wet batter, so you want to just take your time with it. And there it is. So what we're going to do is just kind of fold it up. And like I said, it'll go in the freezer for a couple of hours. Okay, so while that dough is in the freezer firming up, we're going to make our filling. Okay, so we're going to take 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Okay, we'll put that right in the food processor. And we're going to take these nice shelled walnuts. Okay. We're going to put in about a cupful, I guess. It's a good start to the filling. Okay. And then we're going to take the raisins, and we're going to add the raisins. Okay, and 1 cup of those. Nice sun-made raisins. The last ingredients for the filling, we have cinnamon. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon, so I got a little half a teaspoon measure here. So we'll do 2. Looks like I'm running low. Gotta get more cinnamon pretty soon. The food processor kind of mixes it well, so just put it in a glass. Just chop up walnuts. So that's the mixture, the walnuts, the raisins, the sugar, the cinnamon. Smells delicious. So we're just going to take this off, and then we'll slowly pour it in our bowl here. Like I said. Okay, so our dough has been in the refrigerator, the freezer for a couple hours, so it's ready. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take this and cut it right in half. Okay, and then take each half and cut it in half again. So those are going to be our 4 rolls that we're going to do. There, you're going to need a nice rolling pin, and you're going to need some flour. So what we're going to do is we're going to flour this cutting board nice. Don't be afraid to keep those hands dry so it doesn't loosen up on you. And what I'm going to do is work this into a nice ball. Okay. Then I'm going to start to squeeze it out a little bit. Okay, so once you get it on the cutting board like that, you're going to work it this way, till you get it about the size of the cutting board, or about 14 by 14. And what you want to do is, it starts to stick to the pin. What you want to do is just flip it, get some of the flour on the bottom, keep working it, okay, like such. And it takes a couple of minutes, but just want to spread it out nice and even. The dough all nice and rolled out. That's about, compared to the rolling pin, see the size of it, compared to my hand, about 2 hands worth. Okay, then we're going to take the filling, take about a quarter of this and spread it out over the dough. And what you want to do is just kind of drabble it around, dribble it over. Over the top, so compared to that. Okay, then we're going to take the end and we'll start rolling this from the end. Okay. Again, you'll find that flour on the cutting board helps quite a bit so it doesn't stick. Okay, I'm just going to slowly roll it. If you lose any of the filling, just kind of throw it in there. Get it all rolled. You just want to kind of tuck in the ends, like such. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Alright, we got the end on this one. And just kind of, press it so the dough will stick on the bottom. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you get all 4 rolled out. And see, Wolfie's waiting for his first taste, but it's going to be a little while longer, Wolfie. Then we get some egg wash. Okay, we're just going to brush the tops of these. So you just want to get a brush the top. Nice and easy. Okay, so now you want to get the knife. What you want to do is just put a little slit in the top, every inch and a half or so, depending on how big you want these to be. See with the little slits in them. I'll do the other 3 and then I'll be ready to go in. These take 30 to 40 minutes at 350. What I do is I set it for 35, check them, And if they're a nice golden brown, take them out. If they're still got a little ways to go, just set it for another 5 minutes, and then they should be okay. It all depends on the oven. Okay, so put them up here on the counter, and we'll let them cool off. Give you an overhead shot of that so you can see what they look like. And you can see now, oh, they're nice golden brown. That's about what you want. Let these cool down for about a good half hour or so, and then we'll cut them up. Okay, and then let them set for a little while. It's still a little warm, but you can see how they are beautiful on the inside with the raisins and the walnuts and the sugar and the cinnamon. Okay, we're going to see if Wolfie likes it. Sit. There you go, Wolfie. Oh yeah. Wolfie likes it. There goes the tail. That's a winner. Enjoy, everybody. Wicked good eats. Wicked good German strudels.